I've always had the dream of building the healthiest apartment house possible, and today that is a reality. I'm gonna give you a tour of all the things that we've put inside this place to make it the healthiest living space possible. Let's get into it. All right, welcome to the crib. We are going to start with our bedroom first. This is where you spend a third of your life, right? So I think it's very important that you set up a bedroom and a space where you're able to sleep and sleep really well. One of my absolute favorite products is the 8 Sleep. I bought the 8 Sleep cover, so I already had a mattress, and then I bought the cover to put on top of my mattress, but they also offer the option for you to buy the mattress and the cover too. So either option can work for you, but this is just the Pod 3 cover. There's a unit right over here, and inside of this unit, there is a tub of water, which we need to fill up a little bit more. And it's gonna pump water through the mattress, like there's little tubes of water in here, and it's gonna help cool the mattress cover. So I don't know about you, but I sleep extremely hot and I need a cool place to sleep. And what the 8 Sleep does really well is it pumps cold water, like freezing cold water for me through the cover of the mattress. And when I roll into bed, I feel amazing and it helps me fall asleep like that. If you're lucky and you have a partner, you can also have dual zone temperature control. So maybe your partner likes to sleep warm. You can have one side be warm, one side be cold, and then you can have the temperature adjust throughout the night. So when I wake up in the morning, I like it to be a little bit warmer, and I'll have it slowly get warm throughout the night. So once it's time to wake up, it's actually pretty warm, and that heat helps me wake up in the morning because I get a little too sweaty and I'm like, all right, we need to get out of bed. So it's kind of like a gentle way to wake up. And if you're like that warmth or the cool in the morning doesn't wake you up, there's another cool feature, which is vibrate to wake. You can set an alarm for each side of the bed to vibrate the actual mattress cover to help wake you up. So you don't need that extremely loud iPhone alarm or watch alarm. I love that feature because if I need to wake up and I need to make sure that I wake up, I'll have the heat going and the vibration to wake up in the morning. And lastly, if you're love to track your sleep like I do, like I'm wearing all these gadgets, sometimes you forget to charge these things. The 8 Sleep has sleep tracking built in. So inside the cover here, there's a whole bunch of sensors, and you can have sleep tracking for 2 people. So sleep tracking on this side, sleep tracking on this side, and you each get your own custom scores. It'll tell you how you slept last night, your heart rate, respiratory rate, your sleep stages. So you get all the same data as you would with sleep wearables that you can wear on your body. So knowing that I can have a sleep tracker where I don't need to worry about the charge, I don't need to worry about like connection, it automatically uploads to the internet. That's what I love the 8 Sleep for. There's so many great features. The discount code for 8 Sleep, code Shervin, is down below. You can use that link, save yourself some money, get this amazing mattress cover. This has been my favorite products. I've been using them for like 3 years now. I actually have a couple of these now. My absolute favorite thing with the 8 Sleep is it's a set it and forget it device. I can set it up, forget about it, and it just helps me fall asleep faster. It tracks my sleep, and I literally don't have to interact with it. Maybe like every 6 months I have to add more water, but other than that, it's like no effort. I wanna thank every single company and brand that sent us these free products to put inside of this health house. I have links for all the products down below, as well as discount codes. So if you do click that link, it'll save you money, and it helps support the channel so we can keep making videos like this and keep getting cool brands inside the health house. So the bed isn't the only thing that helps improve my sleep, it's also the air. I have asthma and allergies, and I'm a very big fan of having good air quality in my apartment or wherever I live. So I have 2 major things. The first one is an air quality monitor. So this will tell me the dust levels as well as like volatile organic compounds and the temperature and humidity, which is also nice. But this will measure the air quality because, you know, I gotta keep my air purifiers in check to make sure that they're working. There are a couple brands that I like, I'll have them linked below. And then next is the air purifier. I used to use a Koei, which is in the back, but a company called Jasper reached out and they said, yo, we have the world's best air purifier. They're experts because they purify air in homes after wildfires. And I was like, that's hands down the worst kind of air quality. I've lived in a place where we've had multiple wildfires and the air quality is extremely dangerous, especially people with asthma and other conditions. So this is the new Jasper air purifier. And what's nice is it's also got its own kind of like air quality monitor on the top. I can see the dust levels up here. Luckily, our air is excellent and it will automatically increase its speed to make the air quality better. So if you ever have one of these where it's like, it's measuring the air quality and then adjusting its speed, if you're cooking or you're smoking, I don't know why you should be smoking inside, this will sense that and it'll boot up. Like it's gonna turn on. If you can hear that, you get real close. Boom, now it's on. It's actually in turbo mode and it's gonna accelerate the air purification process. So it's gonna get loud and it's gonna get really strong when it realizes that the air is not actually as good as it is. So this is something that I have always plugged in, monitoring the air and turning on and off as needed. So that's step 2, right? The air that I breathe. The third part of a good night's sleep is the light. So there's multiple things that I use for the lights. The first thing you want to make sure is that you get daylight in the morning. So if you step over here, I have a little daylight device. If you're ready, we're about to overexpose. Boom, this is like 10,000 lux. You want to be relatively close-ish to this device, and it's going to be super bright. It's going to help me wake up in the morning. It's going to give my brain information that it's the morning. Ideally, you want to go outside and get sunlight, but if for some reason it's cloudy and you can't spend like 30 minutes outside, or you're an office worker and you're just working at home, this is kind of the next best alternative to sunlight. So I love this in the morning to help tell my brain that we're waking up, so that way when it's nighttime, it's easier to fall asleep. I want to reduce all the light, so this will be off at night, obviously. But the second piece is blackout curtains. Ideally, I like to have smart curtains, so you know, there's like an IKEA smart shade. There's like smart curtains. Actually, we actually just ordered these. Let's see if this works. Boom. So when it's time to go to bed, ideally, I want this to turn on and start closing the curtains. They're still figuring out how to use these. They're kind of buggy. But overall, if you have blackout curtains, these are cheap on Amazon. They're totally black on the other side, and I can close these. We're gonna get the no light leaking, so ideally these would be pressed up against each other. There's no light from the edges, from the bottom, and I can get an extremely dark room, so that way I can get the best night's sleep. That's part of it. And the other part of it is turning the lights red at night. Bedroom lights red, boom. So we have a light here, we've got some Philips Hue lights in the kitchen. They all turn red, and that's gonna just help make it a little bit more dim in this environment, and it makes it easier to fall asleep when it's finally nighttime. But speaking of red lights, that's not the only red light that we have. Red light, we have red light therapy. These panels right here are extremely bright. They do a very specific nanometer of red light for red light therapy, if you've ever been to like a biohacking facility. But this is gonna be super bright. Don't look into it. I know you're looking into it right now. But this is gonna be super bright red light therapy. You can stand in front of it, ideally with no clothing at all. I'm not gonna show that on in this video. Supposedly, red light's good for recovery, stimulating a lot of things. So having it super convenient inside the health house is ideal. Now that I turn the lights red at night and we have red light therapy, people are probably looking outside thinking this house is a red light district. But hey, what are you gonna do? We're just trying to live healthy. But this is the red light, baby. Look at that right there. I can turn these on and set it up. I wanna set this up to be up higher, but we had to have this beautiful plaque here. I wanna thank every single one of you for watching. If you haven't clicked the subscribe button, please do, because we need to make this 1 million one day. Working towards it, baby steps. Speaking of recovery, next to the red lights, we have this. Thank you, Hyperrice, for sending out the Normatec boots. These are their boots. We have actually an entire Hyperrice Normatec box. So these are compression boots, great for like warming up or after a run, since I've been running a lot more. It's an easier way to get a massage. If you can get a massage, great. If you don't have the money like me, Normatec boots is the next best option. And one more thing. If you are buying any high ticket items where it's a lot of money, I do have my favorite credit cards linked down below. So anytime I'm buying like a mattress, very expensive, multi-$1,000 stuff, I usually like to open up a new credit card so I can get points and get that card opening offer. So if you do plan to buy a really expensive item and you're like, hey, might as well open up a credit card and get that bonus offer, this is your chance. Go check those links down below. I'm a big credit card opener fan. Just be smart. Don't spend money you don't have, okay? Inside of our recovery chamber is entirely Normatec devices. So not only do we have the boots, we have the hip compression device as well. I actually use this at the mobility bar here in New York, and I loved it. It just feels really good to increase blood flow in your hips. It's just another way to warm up. Another thing I'm a fan of is sometimes I have really tight tibialis and calf muscles. So using these Normatec Go, they kind of just go around my calves. It's a more convenient way to start using a little bit of massaging compression. And then obviously the Hyperrice massage gun with multiple heads. This is really nice because you can actually pick where you want to massage. So if I'm like, I really want to work on my quad today, I can just work on my left quad. I know this part's really tight, so we can just do that. Maybe on this side too. Oh, that feels good. I'm gonna do this, we'll be back soon. So just having the control to pick where I want to massage, I love that. I love this device. Obviously the main unit is battery powered, so for the legs and the boots, we can use that compression anywhere. And then lastly, the little Hyperrice belt. I can use this on my lower back to heat and cool. And this is just great for your torso area. That's our little Hyperrice recovery chamber box. Next up, we're going to the kitchen. So obviously I love smart devices. We have a smart scale right here that automatically syncs to the cloud, to my phone, updates my Apple Watch and all the gadgets. This one's nice because it's got a handle right here and it can measure kind of all my body fat stuff. Let's be honest, if you watch my body fat video, we know these things aren't super accurate, but I'm clocking in at 213 right now. This is just really convenient because I can get on it and the data automatically uploads to the cloud to my phone. Now we'll walk over to the fridge. This is where we store all of the great nutrients. Did you eat all the food? This was packed, by the way. I don't know why it's empty. But yeah, we have a lot of whole foods packed inside of this place. I want to thank all the brands for sending us this stuff. Sorry if we haven't opened it yet, we will one day. But we don't have any exclusive sponsors. I will have the stuff that I do use, a link down below. But inside the kitchen, if you know, you watch my videos, I love ice baths and I love ice. So I bought a little ice machine here. It's very cute. It actually has chewable ice. This was off Amazon. It was like the cheapest one I could find. And I love it because I can plug it in. I can fill up a cup with chewable ice and chew it. It's actually not healthy, right? It's kind of bad for your teeth. All right, we all have our vices. That's my thing. We also have hot water. So Element sent us a little hot water canister device. Not sure what these are called, but this is actually really nice, really fancy. It's smart. I can pick the specific temperature that I want. And they even send us like chocolate electrolyte mix. I like drinking Element electrolytes all the time. So now having like a hot chocolate version, pretty cool. So this is where we have our honeycomb grill. But we like to use this as a surface to put all of our equipment, and hopefully one day we will use for cooking whole foods, because eating whole foods is very, very important to a healthy life. A big part of the things that I love involves ice baths, saunas, working out, which means getting sweaty, and lots of dirty clothes, which involves a lot of time. So one thing we have here, which is really nice, is laundry. This is like gold in New York City. I think honestly, if we got rid of anything else in unit laundry, game changer. You can call me wealthy now. But that's nice because we have a lot of towels. Speaking of towels, welcome to the bathroom. This is our bathroom. The ways that I keep the bathroom as healthy as possible is two major things. One is the toilet. If you're still wiping with toilet paper, what are you doing? Use a bidet. If a bird poops on your arm, are you gonna wipe it away with a paper towel and go on with your day? No. So why would you do that with the other part of your body? We have a bidet here. It's gonna use water to clean that other side, and it's just gonna make sure that it's clean. Right? Use a paper towel to dry, you're good to go. Come on in. That's not the only fancy water unit we have in here. Tyler Swartz, you left your towel, bro. Come get it. We have a shower. So I'm a big fan of these handle shower heads because you need to keep your body clean, and having a mobile shower head that you can clean literally every part of your body is very important. But on the shower head, we actually have a water filter. So just to make sure anything that I don't need on my skin and my hair, it's getting filtered through this. New York City water is pretty good, but it's just an extra step to make sure that I'm not breaking out, I'm not having any extra stuff. Cheap, it's on Amazon. If you can afford it, why not? Is it necessary? Maybe not. Now in New York City, your bathroom, your living room, your kitchen, even your neighbor's house are all in the same room. That's why everything is all in the same place. But what I'm super excited about the Health House is this amazing thing that we have outside, which is called a backyard. We are very strictly a no shoes household. So if you do come over, take your shoes off at the entrance and then carry them with you to the backyard, please. Thank you very much. Like science is cool, but like how you feel is even better. And that's saunas and cold plunges. So we actually have a couple. We've only set up a few. Right now I have this little sweat tent here that we're gonna make a video on coming out soon. It's a portable sauna. That'll be very interesting. That'll be set up. But right now, let's go outside and show you what this is all about. So not only is this going to be a healthy house, but it's gonna be a hub for any creators, entrepreneurs. You wanna come over, hang out, sauna and cold plunge, enjoy this entire experience. Let me know, find me on Instagram, @ShervinShares. But the first step is the sauna. This is the cheapest infrared sauna off of Amazon. I wanna find the cheapest one and see if it actually works. So this is what we're currently set up with. There's more coming, just you wait. There's so much space in here. But inside, oh, there it is. It has Bluetooth speakers. We can power it up. The temperature goes up to 60 degrees Celsius. We've got all the cool lights if you want to feel like you're in a little party. But this fits 2 people, maybe 3 if you're feeling adventurous. So, you know, just feeling warm on a cold day. Thank you, Caleb Simpson, for sending me the link on this. I made sure to use your affiliate link. And then next, if you walk over here, you can see this is all empty space. Check this out. So much room for activities. I want to put more cold plunges, more saunas. So if you're a brand and you want to help fill this space up with me, let me know. We've got so much room for activities. All we got is this thinking bench. I can come out here, enjoy a cup of coffee, look at the beautiful views here in New York City, feel great. As long as it's not too cold, because we're still kind of in this like fall time. So it's like just perfect outside. And then if I'm feeling up for it, we have a cold plunge. This is the Edge tub. This is probably the one that I've had the longest. They sent me a couple of these now, and I love Edge Theory Labs. They have a water cooler unit right here, as well as a different version that also heats and cools the water. And this is their smaller tub. They have a bigger tub. This device will keep the water cold 24/7 or whenever I want to inside of the app. And whenever I want to use it, I can go ahead and unhook this bad boy. And we've got fresh, freezing cold water right inside. You ready to go in? Let's do it. Having always on cold plunge water is ready to go. It's clean, it's cold, and it's circulating. So when I broke my foot, a big thing I was doing was contrast therapy, where I would put my foot in warm water and then cold water and switch every 3 minutes. And that was just to help increase blood flow, to help speed up the recovery process potentially. So one thing I want to do is I want to have a cold tub and a hot tub. They're still in storage right now. So that way I can do contrast therapy in the tubs if I want to, or I can do contrast therapy in the saunas and the cold plunges. Because if you've never done it, I highly recommend you try it. So my goal with this space is not only to enjoy it for myself and have fun, but I want to invite other people, build a community here in New York City. So if you're interested, find me on Instagram, Twitter, @ShervinShares. If you want to experience all this stuff, if you're a brand and you want to also be a part of this space, send me a message on Instagram. For all the products that I've set up in this place, I want to thank all the brands like Sleep and everyone else who sent free product to help set this space up. I really appreciate it. I will have discount codes and links for everything down below. Use that to save money and help support the channel. Since you enjoyed this video, go watch my video where I rated every single Huberman sponsored product. It'll be linked right here.